Warning, there may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, probably got like what 6-ish weeks left that we're in here.
Indubitably.
Well, that I'm in here for now on, because we might have a little plan. We might have a little. We can't say yet, but we might have a little plan after the summer, just a little bit. Just have to wait and see. Some things need to fall in place first for it to happen, but it's also very possible, but that's for a later time. So, obviously, last week was the March Madness special.
Indeed.
So we didn't talk about a lot of stuff, and on the show that actually drops tonight, me, Landon, and Alex talked about Mason Rudolph and T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, but on the normal show, on the normal Monday, not even Monday anymore, because we shoot the show on Sunday now. On the first show of the week, we talked about Jamar Chase and T. Higgins getting paid. Shady has not. Or Dom, but Dom didn't show up. So, I mean, if you're going, and this is what I said on the show that drops tonight. If you're going to look at it from a perspective of this upcoming season, I kind of look at it in the way of DK Metcalf, right? Like, oh, the money thing, whatever. But like, if you're putting your chips in right now, great. They just need to get a better defense, obviously. Probably going to draft a lot of defensive players in the draft, I would assume. And yeah, but my two problems with this, and Alex actually mentioned it too. One shows that they are just not paying their defense, aka Trey Hendrickson. And two, this is going to be a problem later. Because you have Joe Burrow's contract, you have Jamar's contract, and you have T. Higgins' contract. Now, here's the thing, though. I also said this. Take away one of the players, it's a great contract for that player. Take the other one away, obviously vice versa. You get the point. So what do you think about the contracts? I think for the now, good for them, first of all, for getting your bread. But I don't know how this helps, at least financially, down the line.
I don't think it helps at all. If anything, it's like you get your players paid. Rightfully so, man. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, well-earned money. But, like, you get to a point sometimes. I'm gonna use Myles Garrett as a example. You're paying 2 wide receiver 1 salaries.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 wide receiver 1s.
No, you can't. You can't. And
as much as T. Higgins is an amazing wide receiver,
yeah,
I've said this before. T. Higgins on another team is a wide receiver 1. He's just under Jamar Chase right now. So like,
yeah,
you gotta pay him as a wide. They're in a very bad spot. As you said, you mentioned Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
That's 3 people that's taking most of their team funds. Most. A lot of it. Because what they just offered them both isn't chump change.
No, it's not. It's not. It's really not.
It's not chump change.
At least with the Steelers, at least for later, you can make the argument they might trade GP.
Right.
So I'm not worried about that. TJ is gonna take a pay cut, most likely.
Yeah.
Cam Hayward's gonna probably be retired, so you
soon.
don't have to
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry, and you don't have an elite quarterback that needs paid pretty soon, or in the next 5 years. So like, you're fine. Like, you're chilling.
I'm more with Cincinnati. I'm not mad you paid them. I'm more focused on what's your end game here.
Yeah. That's a good way of looking at it.
It's very, like, you made a very right now in the present decision. Pay them both. Love the idea. It's just, in the long run, how is this going to look?
Yeah.
How much room are you going to have for trades? How can you offer people more money? Because being underpaid when you're a good player is a real thing. And after Myles Garrett, as a defensive player, just got paid that much money, more defensive players are going to start speaking up. Like, hey, I perform this way and I want more money. And teams are only going to have to be able to respond. And with all that money on your offensive side, in the long run, this may hurt you. Right now, it's not that bad. I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I thought T. Higgins was going to end up gone, but
Honestly, same, yeah. I thought he was.
if you guys see the value, so do I. Because I think any team would be lucky to have a T. Higgins.
Yeah, no, I agree. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, as a
100%.
Steelers fan, I hope it blows up in their face financially. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they both earned their money. We'll say.
AFC is looking scary this season, man.
Oh yeah.
The AFC is looking real nasty this year. I'm not gonna lie.
With Kenny Pickett as the Cleveland Browns quarterback. Yeah.
Danny Dimes fighting
That's crazy.
with AR for a starting job.
Which, by the way, okay. I said I was gonna say this. Aaron Rodgers. Can you please make your freaking mind up? I get it. I know why you're doing it. But it's annoying. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're waiting this long. It's either the Giants or the Steelers. Just make up your mind. Honestly, everybody probably knows you probably don't want to go back to New York. So just go to Pittsburgh already.
Facts.
You were literally at their facility for, what, 6 hours? Just do it. What are you waiting for? I don't get it. You're going to go 10-7 or 6 and whatever.
One or the other.
So you might as well pick the playoff team and lose in the first round. So
lose in the first round.
Just get it over with. Just get it over with. Mentor Jackson Dart or Jalen Milroe and get it over with. Which, by the way, I did say another thing I said about drafting. So help me God. If the Steelers do not draft a quarterback this year, and they draft one in Pittsburgh in 2026, and they pick Drew Aller, I'm done.
Well,
I am done.
You got it. No, well,
Which I'm joking in a sense of saying I'm done too.
Yeah.
However, this is what I'm going to say though. If they take him, I will be fair. If he does not pan out, those same Penn State Steeler fans that trashed on Kenny Pickett better have the same energy for Drew Aller. They better. Or that proves that it was just about his alma mater. And it wasn't about the playing ability. It just proves it. So that's all I got to say about that. I don't know why I brought that up.
No, it's fair. But I will say, you can't be mad. The Steelers isn't exactly a team who's good with new talent right now. They need a guy who's going to come in and win immediately.
Yeah, I got to fix my microphone a little bit.
Due to the fact that we have had a few seasons here where the quarterback room has been in question.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, let's really, like, if we really want to talk about it, ever since Ben has left, the Steelers haven't had a real solid quarterback one. This is our guy.
Right.
So, I mean, you're either gonna have to start from scratch, let the guy start from the start, from the jump, or get experienced quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So
something has to happen though.
So here's the thing. And I actually said this once again on the show that drops tonight. I am fine. Bringing Mason Rudolph back, whatever. But if he's the veteran that backs up the rookie, you're in the same situation as you were in 2022.
That's a fact,
when
actually.
you took Kenny
Yeah.
Pickett and you decided, hey, Mitch Trubisky would be the perfect mentor for this guy. You're going to be in the same position. The offensive coordinator might be a little better, but you're basically in the same position. It's the same situation too. Obviously not the same because Kenny went to Pitt, obviously, and if they take Jackson Dart, we went to Ole Miss. Then Jalen Miller, obviously Alabama. But yeah, so I would take a quarterback this year, and I would get Aaron Rodgers or bring Russ back, which I personally okay. I just want to clarify. I 100% am probably wrong, but I am pretty sure Russ is gone. I don't think he's coming back. I know, and I'm not reporting this, it's just stuff that I've heard too. There is a decent amount of people in the Steelers organization that do not want Russ to come back. So,
Probably for the better.
yeah, probably for the better. Which, it's funny when I hear that, and then people start to trash the guy, and it's like, oh my God, a quarterback with an ego. I've never heard of that one before. Like, listen, I don't care if Russell Wilson's washed. If you have one of these, talk your crap, bro. I don't care if you're washed. I don't care if you're washed. Now, if you have an ego of you can do it again, okay, let's take it down a notch. Like right now, Patrick Mahomes has and Jalen Hurts, they have all the right to have an ego.
I had a purpose before you had an opinion.
What you say?
I had a purpose before you had an opinion.
You had a purpose before you had an opinion.
I had a purpose before they all had an opinion. I already know. I feel like that airplaned you.
Yeah, for a second.
Did it airplane you?
Yeah, for a second.
Okay.
I can't even lie.
And he can go around saying that whenever he wants. Just for, I had a purpose before you had an opinion. A wise man once said, "If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it."
Exactly. And I know Russ doesn't keep his mouth shut a lot. But anyway, there hasn't really been anything. I think the free agency has slowed down a little.
It has. I actually slowed it down a lot.
It slowed down. It's a little. To be totally honest with you, it's probably just Aaron Rodgers that's left, and then it's the draft.
Yes, everyone's waiting for Aaron Rodgers, and once that happens, everything else is gonna be like under the radar.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't even think anybody cares about Russell Wilson. I'm not gonna lie.
They actually don't.
But yeah. So we're just double checking Twitter, seeing if there's anything other than March Madness that needs to be discussed. Do you got anything for your team, the Colts?
No, I agree with all the decisions you've made.
There you go.
I do. I don't agree with the dollar signs on them. But once again, you're in the front office. I'm still in college. I'm in debt. You guys do what you do.
That's crazy. Okay. Leave that. Yeah, I don't think there's really.
Javarius Ward, great call. Bynum from the Vikings, great call. We copped a corner too. From Green Bay, I believe. Good pull. We needed to get some experience. We had a rookie in there last year. Nothing to the guy. It's just he was a rookie. They exposed that.
Oh, the top free agencies, people that are left: Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen.
Oh yeah, we did. We just were talking about
Cho,
Stephon.
J.K. Dobbins, Amari Cooper, Tyler Lockett, Russell Wilson, Stephon Gilmore, Von Miller, Zadarius Smith.
You said Von Miller?
Yeah.
I didn't realize the contract was over, man.
Elijah Moore. I think didn't he get cut? Dalton, because you're a Bills fan.
Yeah, the Bills said they cut him, but they opened for him to come back probably under a different contract.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yo, he stole a bag from him a while back.
Yeah.
He stole a bag. For how old he was, the fact that they even offered him the contract, I found that so crazy. But
Yeah, he was probably like, he saw that contract and he was probably like,
he was like, I'm old. I might as well just take this, retire a bill. But I didn't even know that.
He was probably like, that's fine.
Hey, Colts organization, you have some money for that. You do. You do.
Damn, I really don't feel like, yeah, you want to go back to putting your feet up because I don't feel like getting up and fixing the camera.
Let me think.
Here,
There's we got Latu. We got Kwity Paye on the edge. Might as well pick. Come on. Get a rotation going there.
I still don't understand why you're a Colts fan.
Hey, listen.
Oh man.
Wide receiving core, we're solid.
Mm-hmm.
Just got Khalil Herbert. Love that pick.
Yeah.
We picked someone else up, and it's slipping my mind right now. Big boy.
Danny Dimes.
AR, you should take all of the disrespect from that. Just telling you.
Yeah, if you also, but
Not to say Danny Dimes isn't a good quarterback. I'm just saying.
I'm saying he's a terrible quarterback.
I'm saying you should absolutely take offense to that, and you should make yourself the absolute QB1 this season. If you want it.
Doing this.
We're not holding you hostage.
Doing this makes it look like
There's nothing overly, like you haven't shown me anything overly ambitious about this. So, you want to go ahead. We're not holding you hostage. We just signed Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes, if he beats you out for QB1, I just want you to know you're on the trading block immediately.
You're done. Yeah, pal. You're cooked.
Like
you're cooked.
You're 250. Granted, you can move.
Mm-hmm.
You can move. But you are 250.
Which is crazy, by the way.
Just not seeing where your value is if you get injured every 3 games.
Yeah, it gets.
And it always falls on our backup.
With being 250, getting injured.
That's a given.
Getting injured 3 games and then having 10 burgers after each game. Who? Oh my God! Keep talking.
Oof. Oh.
Oh, then that's
Beautiful.
The batteries might be in there.
No, I mean,
But,
listen. I
well,
mean, up front.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see Dalton in a second.
We hey, front office, do me a favor, draft the guard from Missouri, please, and thank you. It's either Tyler Warren or the guard from Missouri, but we need O linemen. We need to steal, and we let everybody go.
Hello, Dalton.
We let everybody go. We need that guard from Mizzou. Okay. Watched him work out at the combine. I already knew who he was. Watched him work out at the combine. He looked great. Let's get my dog Quentin some help.
I'm not even gonna attempt because I know he's strong. You might as well throw those batteries away. Yeah, but,
we gave JT some help in the running back room, splitting some carries with Khalil. Michael Pittman, Sir Consistent, keep doing you. Alec Pierce, solidify yourself as wide receiver 2. Yeah. Josh Downs, keep doing what you're doing.
Ooh,
crazy consistent.
I love me some Josh Downs.
Ashton Doolin re-sign. Love that. Love that. Give that kid the ball more. Give him the ball in space. Let him cook.
Yep. So there's actually a couple more topics we have. March Madness updates.
Great.
Guys, it looks like I'm going to be going jet black. Alex is at 400. Landon can still catch him and go back to back. He's at 370. He's still in good shape. Shady passed me. I'm now in 5th place.
Passed you?
So it goes Alex, Landon, Bryce, Shady, me, Dom. Dom's at 300. I am at 340. Better than last year already. Shady is at 350. Bryce is at 360. Landon's at 370. And Alex is at 400. Man.
I would like you all to know I didn't put any thought into this.
Man, the people, I can't believe the people that did not show up to the March Madness special are ahead of me. It's bullcrap. But though if Tennessee wins the Natty, I think it'd still come back. There's still plenty of ball left. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be plenty of hard because like Alex has a lot of the picks that I have too. So it's gonna be hard, but there's still a lot of ball left.
Oh my goodness.
But so actually we'll just stick with March Madness and then end with Bronny, which we will talk about Bronny. But
I would like you all to know that my bracket just moved to 96.3% for the women's.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Crap. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Next.
insane. That's insane.
Sorry.
Honestly, other than McNeese, I have nothing to say about the games. It was probably
Creed. Wait, who beat? Wait.
I would say this might be the most boring first round I've seen in a while. Because, like, the 12s, I think Dom said it best yesterday. The 12 seed teams like to beat the 5 seed a lot. Like, look at the bracket.
Yeah.
So,
Creed beat Louisville.
I wish McNeese would have beat, who did they lose to? Purdue. Because I did like McNeese. Shout out Bryce. But
Marquette, you lost to New Mexico. Come on.
yeah, come on, Shaka. What are you doing? That is not a Shaka.
I don't think there are much more.
Yeah, there's really not. There's really not. But,
I expected it. I don't know why. I just mindlessly picked Mizzou. Drake beat Mizzou in that first round, but just mindlessly did that, I guess. Just to lose in the next round of Texas Tech. Wait a minute, because let's really talk about it.
oh boy.
St. John's.
Oh boy.
St. John's.
His face.
St. John's. 2 for 22. 2 for 22. We're not shooters. I told them we're not shooters. Oh my gosh. St. John's, man.
What are we doing?
You guys and the Stormtroopers, hand in hand.
Yeah.
That actually would, yeah, it's actually pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else to add on to for that at least. But trying to think baseball boy. Oh yeah, spring training's almost over. And the Pirates still don't have an offense other than Brian Reynolds and O'Neal Cruz. Good job, Buccos. And also, believe it or not, okay, from a team standpoint, obviously if it was any other team, like it's smart. But I'm about to shock you with what I'm about to say.
Hearing you.
I hate that Paul Skeens is the opening day starter.
Oh.
Hear me out. Because that means Paul Skeens will not pitch in the home opener. He will pitch in the same series. The home opener is already going to sell out. So that means they want to sell another game out in that series because it's the Yankees. Money goes into Nutting's pockets because of it. That's why I hate it. From a business standpoint, trying to sell tickets and get asses in seats, that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. And to be totally honest, I probably would put money on the fact that that's what they were thinking, and they were not thinking that Paul Skeens is their ace. They were thinking about, hey, if we make Skeens the opening day starter, that means he won't pitch the home opener, which is already going to be a sellout. And he's going to pitch in the same series, so we'll have him sell out another game. Because he's going to be against Stanton and Judge. So, like, at PNC Park.
Love to hear that.
So, like, I don't know. I hate Bob Nutting so much, man. Oh, I almost said something that would have got me canceled. But, last, Bronny. Great game.
Consistency, brother.
That's what
Listen, understand, we were never against you. We've
it
been
was
waiting for
constructive.
this.
It was constructive criticism.
We've been waiting for this.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
No.
It's honestly probably your dad's fault.
Because, I feel like you were brought in a time where you weren't fully developed.
Exactly.
And now you're here. Which, by the way, love it. Now, make it 23 and make it every game, and I love it.
Then
You'll be a starter in no time.
And you'll have, and the potential's there. I'll say that potential's there. The only reason why I would say the stuff that I did, it's just because of the situation you're in, and I don't like it. I don't like it, and I did not like the fact that he got more media. I know why, obviously. Duh. But hear me out. I hate that he got more media attention than Dalton Connect, who was actually their first round pick last year. I hated that. That pissed me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. However, as a player, obviously, no issue. Now, people going, oh, Stephen A's eating his words. Welcome to sports journalism, brother.
What I was gonna say, most of the time, man, if you're saying that Stephen A is eating his words, you do realize that's his job.
It's his job. And why was LeBron getting so soft?
Now, I won't say that, because I can understand where you could think that it could seem as a personal attack. But as a person who hasn't went through school or something to know how media works, wasn't a personal shot. No. Just the headline of the day. Now, Stephen A took it like a goat, Yeah. He approached me as a parent.
That's fair.
Which is,
as a parent doing that, that's fair. However,
you see, he said he didn't approach him as Bron.
Yeah.
He approached him as a parent. Bron has had people talk about him. He knows the game.
Yeah.
He knows the game.
Yeah.
Most people who have children to go play a sport again know how media works. Mm-hmm. If they've had that kind of headline. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a bad game. They hear about it. Let's not talk about Stephen A. Okay? We need to start being honest with ourselves.
Yeah, we do. My thing is just like
most reporters hope the athlete makes their words wrong.
Yeah. Stephen A has done this for he makes it clear to so many people when he gives out criticism, it's not personal. For example,
he actually does.
When he was giving out criticism on Kenny Pickett, and he was like yelling at the camera or whatever, and he stopped what he was doing. He was like, Kenny Pickett, keep doing what you're doing, brother. I told you, not personal.
Never.
He wants, in that situation, he would want Kenny to prove him wrong, obviously. Same thing with Bronny. He wants Bronny to prove him wrong.
He's just doing his job.
Exactly.
Getting clicks, views. That's his job.
Yeah.
His job is to, based on his experience and his knowledge, to cover what's happening.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not a personal attack. You are the topic of conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. And here's the thing with Bronny. The Bucks aren't a terrible team.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They're not at all.
The Bucks are not a terrible team. So, like, he did that against the Bucks. But once again, like Shady said,
Consistency.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it again. Drop 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
And then just keep doing that.
Keep going. Exactly.
We all know you can. We just watched you do it.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I don't know. We'll see. Probably, 4 weeks left in the season?
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens. I still think the Cavs are probably the best overall team in the NBA. Them or OKC. So, yeah. I got nothing else to add. Kind of a weird one this week. It kind of happens after football season and like important stuff for football ends. But I have no idea what I'm going to talk about with Alex on Wednesday. We have an interview that we could do, but and I have to shoot I'm probably going to shoot a bunch of interviews on Thursday. So yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're coming up on episode 100. Good Lord.
It's a lot of episodes.
It is. And I'm trying to think if there's any other news and notes I gotta think of. Literally subscribe. We're 5 subs away. Subscribe. Seriously, subscribe. Help us out. Get us to 200, please. Before I want to hit
5 more
200.
bucks, man, please.
Yeah, I really want to. You know what? Get the boys to subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the boys to subscribe. Get us to 200 before we graduate. So yeah. So, all right. Go ahead.